So there's a new anime RPG roguelike that is going to be hitting the scene this year, and it's called Dragonspire. Now, let's talk about what exactly is Dragonspire. Dragonspire is an anime action roguelike where you can team up with friends to take on ever-evolving challenges. Now, you must prepare to enter the world of Asteria. This slash your way through hordes of mobs, collect legendary loot, unlock new and incredible powers, and challenge raid-like bosses. And there's many more from where that comes from. But what exactly will the gameplay be like? Now, with Dragonspire being made by a small team, the gameplay is quite simple, but very effective. At the start of your playthrough, players can be able to choose a playable character from a very diverse selection of heroes. 3 characters so far is Breeze, Serena, and Naomi are just very few of the many heroes you will encounter, and there's also more to come from that. Each of these 3 characters have a very unique personality. They have an elemental affinity and as well as a combat style, which the elemental affinity is very... It reminds me of a lot of mobile-based gacha RPGs where one particular element is stronger than the other. You get a debuff or a buff depending on if you're stronger than that element or not. So seeing that into here will play a major role into your particular run. Now, the game's major mechanic is the fact that it's a roguelike. Now, just like with most roguelikes, players will die and you will start over. But during your runs, players will be able to get access to the game's pet system, and now these pets will give players very different benefits to aid them in the journeys, essentially like most roguelites where you obtain rewards of different perks and skills. The devs are saying that there's a billion possible pets, which we could see so many on the every course of the run, and will be a different from the next run, allowing plenty of different builds for these runs. Now, these can be incubated and hatched into powerful companions that will give you access up to 4 abilities each, and these provide the 8 abilities you cycle through while playing. Now, as you do clear certain rooms, crests will appear. Now, crests is essentially an assortment of powers depending on their respective elements. There are over 150 power-ups you can obtain from the crests and millions of possible combinations to discover. And a couple tidbit things to know: that there is an growing gear system, there is a character collection system, progression system. There are roguelike crest drafting, which gives you that at plus 150 and more power-ups. And there are 50 unique elemental abilities, and you get tons of different enemies with elemental affinities, and that there is a combat bosses with variant modifiers. So there's a lot of stuff every single run, but I would definitely try to get my hands on this probably day one as much as I can, so I can actually show you guys what it's like hopping in as a brand new player. But if you guys want to check out more anime RPGs or any other RPGs out there, then you already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, helps your boy out, and as well as like the video if you guys want to try out Dragonspire. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the gameplay so far. I have it playing on the screen as we speak. But as always, this has been your host KSDTV here at Chaotic Inc. signing out. Peace.
I make a manifest. I don't sleep, that's so weak. Don't plan to rest. I'm from a hood where you die if you don't pack a vest. No culinary degrees, but whipping crack the best. Chefing, hard times taught lessons. Praying every night to pull up in park Benzes. What's my home is what you call trenches. You wouldn't last a day seeing life through all lenses. It's all tension, no sun, and rain and plenty. Full-time job, still can never make a penny.